have this, and I wrote around this. Sunshine, when you're with me, I can fly. Oh yeah. Every day I wonder why peace on earth so hard to find. Little peace begins inside. So all of that was around that group, which actually was a house music tune originally with Little Louis Vega. So it was actually. That. So music probably more so than words, although it's been both. Sometimes I've had a poem that I wrote or some, and then, man, I got to make a song out of that. But generally it's music, and then, wow, that's a really cool idea. I should write a lyric to that. And a lot of times music will inform the lyrics in a weird kind of way that's very difficult to explain. I mean, a lot of times this melody will kind of give you a pointer as to what you should write.
We were talking about dreams earlier.
Yep.
So I got a dream about you singing on stage with Bobby McFerrin and Jacob Collier.
Man, that would be awesome.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I've actually done. I sat in on a Masterclass he gave one time, and I sang with him. That was about it. And I think I stood in line for an autograph a long time ago. And when I came up, I said, "Man, I can't even see your signature, but let's do a blues." He did it. So.
Yeah, in State of Mind, you have in your arrangement, you have something like percussion versus a line of bass line. Can you? What do you think when you are doing that? You think the percussion or the?
Well, you know, that's. I was a drummer. Is there water here somewhere? Oh, there is. Awesome. So I was a hand drummer before I was a guitar player. So I've always been kind of interested in trying to play both at the same time. That's kind of what happened with State of Mind. Okay. I sort of came up with this thing. And over the years, it's gotten a little fancier, you know, where I figure out some other things. So I'll play it really slow. We'll break it down for you. I think there's a video in which I do that. But so, first thing, I use the index finger, kind of the palm of my hand, but leading with the index finger, and I hit the. The important thing with this too is to, with the left hand, I'm pressing down all the notes. And also this is in the key of E, so if you're in standard tuning, you know, there won't be any notes that are ringing that don't go in the chord. So there's, that's, depending on how you think about it, I'm just strumming up, right? So this is where it gets a little. So what I'm doing then. So I'm doing a hammer on with the left hand, a bar. Yeah, right. And then I'm doing the right hand. And the very last thing is I'm doing a hammer on with my left hand. So there's a lot of combination of left and right hand. And then what I do And that's just kind of a bounce with the left hand, and then a strum with the right hand, so you get this kind of a... And those harmonics are just open harmonics with the natural harmonics of the guitar. So, like if I were to do it, it wouldn't sound the same, even though I'm not playing any open chords. If I did it in F, see, it's a different harmonic there. It's not, is that right? Yeah. So that's kind of cool now. Yeah. Now I'm in F sharp. So the E is obviously a really good key because you've got those, you know, sort of natural harmonics, right, of the guitar.
Was it complicated to combine other musicians like drummer and the kick you play with your style of music?
Not really. You know, it's interesting because, you know, people think, oh, he's used to playing solo, but actually, first of all, I played with bands long before I played solo. And, you know, once again, man, if you've got a good musician who can play with a click, it's not complicated at all. I mean, you just you get a drummer, you go through some things. One of the first debates I remember having was whether they should play the snare as anticipated or and I ended up coming with that they actually should not play the anticipation. They should 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's instead of that's one of those things that you know, you go through a rehearsal and you try both of them out and then you come to a decision. But, you know, once again, you know, for me, I really put a lot of value on execution and tightness. So everybody in my band wears ear monitors. And we play to the click. Not everything. Now, sometimes, like if we play a jazz tune, I don't do the click. But if we're playing a song, and the other thing about that is, as anybody of you who have played in bands, you count a song off in different tempo every night, right? Depending on how you feel. If you had a lot of coffee, it's like really fast. And if you had a couple of glasses of wine and a cognac, maybe it's kind of slow. This way, it's always consistent.
Do you have any secret hidden in one of your songs you could share with us?
We want secrets.
I don't know, then it wouldn't be secret anymore.